everyone, this is Khalid. Thanks ever so much to each and everyone that come back and watch our videos to learn and grow with us. Well, today in this video, I'm going to talk about fluency. What is fluency and how to get it? If you are not fluent yet, this is a must-watch video for you. With every other knowledge, you understand everything in English, but when it's time to speak, it's like your tongue freezes, your mind goes blank, and the words do not come out exactly the way you want. You're like, I know the words, I know the grammar, but why I can't speak fluently in English? Why is that? Why do I take pauses a lot? Why do I get stuck in the middle of the sentences? Why is that? That's because fluency is not about knowing the words or rules and regulation or grammar. It's about speaking smoothly, effortlessly, without getting stuck a lot. Remember, fluency is not about speaking fast. It's about speaking freely, smoothly, and effortlessly. Fluency is not just to get perfection in grammar. It's about the courage that speak with the bunch of the sentences in one go smoothly. Fluency doesn't come from fear. It comes from falling and standing again. You speak fluently with confidence, rhythm, and mindset. Imagine you want to run fast, but you are unable to do it. Why? Because you have some heavy weight on your back. You are trying hard. You're putting a lot of effort, but still you can't do it. Similarly, if you have some hurdles and barriers in the way of your fluency, then how can you speak fluently? Today, I will tell you why majority of the people are unable to speak fluently and how you can remove the hurdles and the barriers to become fluent. Okay, let's address them one by one. Hurdle number one, being afraid, the fear barrier. Let's begin with the biggest enemy, the wall in front of you and fluency, and that is your fear. You see, people don't fail to speak because they are bad at grammar. They fail because they are afraid. They're afraid of laughter, afraid of judgment, afraid of someone might say, hey, your accent is funny. Or someone might say that, hey, you said it the wrong way. But let me tell you something very much interesting and powerful. Everyone makes mistakes. Even 90% do so, but they don't just care about them as much as we do. You don't need to speak perfect English to sound confident. You just need to own your voice and mistakes. Fluency starts when you stop saying, what if I'm wrong? But it starts when you say, at least I tried. Imagine a child learning to walk. He falls and then he gets up again. And one day he walks smoothly. Now imagine if the child said, I'll only walk when I'm perfect. Would he ever move? No, not at all. That's how language works. Mistakes are not your weaknesses. They are training you. Even every word you speak wrong brings you one step closer to speaking right. Well, here's the trick. Fluency does not come from being afraid of fears, but fighting with them to overcome. It comes from falling and standing again to defeat them. And the day comes when you start speaking without being afraid of fears. Hurdle number two, wrong approach. Barking up the wrong tree. Now let's talk about approaching the language but in the wrong way. So many people are putting a lot of effort but in the wrong way. So many people do not have linguistic problem. Rather they have psychological problem. It doesn't mean they are psycho. They're gonna see the psychiatrist. No, not at all. It just pretty much means they don't know what is the natural way of acquiring the language. So in this sense, are they not barking up the wrong tree? They memorize grammar rules like formula. They collect hundreds of the words every week and then they forget how to use them. You don't become fluent by collecting the knowledge. You become fluent by connecting it to your life. Fluency is not exam, it's a habit. It's what you say when you're excited, tired, happy or angry, not what you write in your grammar notebook. We never learn our first language by memorizing rules and regulation. We learn by listening, repeating, and living it. So you gotta speak environmental English, not a subject you are trying to pass. Fluency comes from connection, not from collection. Fluency isn't about how many words you know or try to collect more every single day. It's about how confidently, comfortably, smoothly, effortlessly you can use the word that you already know in order to express yourself. Well, here's the real truth. Many people are learning about English, not learning English. Well, try this. Instead of learning 10 new words a day, just use 3 of them in the real conversation. Instead of reading 5 pages of grammar, just speak for 5 minutes in a real situation. Remember, fluency is not a theory, but a habit that you gotta build gradually and slowly. Hurdle number 3, fast pronunciation, connected speech. Stop playing tongue twister. Unleash your tongue. Well, surprisingly enough, sometimes it's not your mind that stops you from speaking fluently, but it is your tongue that stops you from speaking fluently. Imagine somebody gives you the combination of few difficult sounds words and your target is to speak fast. You are putting a lot of effort, but you are unable to do that. Well, here's the secret. The most of the learners don't know that. English native speakers don't speak fast. They don't rush words. Rather, they connect the words to make it flat and smooth. Then it seems like they are speaking really fast. They don't play tongue twister like we do to pronounce every single word separately like a robot. Remember, in English, when many common words come together, they are pronounced differently. Sometimes their sound is reduced, sometimes their sound is changed, and even sometimes a new sound is added to make it smooth, flat, and effortless. Fluency is not about rushing, it's about flowing with the rhythm, intonation, like a music. Okay, now let me explain what the fast pronunciation is or connected speech is. As I said, in English, when many common words come together, they are connected together, their sound is changed, sometimes their sound is reduced, sometimes a new sound is added. That is called connected speech. Let me give you one simple example of the sentence so that you can understand easily. Native people do not speak like a robot, every single word separately. Let me give you one sentence example. They hardly ever say, I am going to meet him. They never ever say like that. Rather they say, I'm gonna meet him. Another example I'm gonna give you, and that is, they don't say, what are you doing? Rather they will say, what are you doing? Or what you're doing. They don't say, did you go to school today? No, not at all. Rather they would say, did you go to the school today? It becomes flat, smooth, and easy to speak. Well, when you speak with connected speech or fast pronunciation, it's not slang or wrong. It's natural. It's rhythm. It sound blending. It's something like words are flowing like a river. Like a very, very smooth river. Not like a broken stones. It's what makes English sound natural and musical. So stop here and think about it. In every single sentence, we have some common words, and when they are connected, native people speak with the connected speech. But if you pronounce every single word separately, then you are playing a tongue twister, are you not? So here's the solution. First, get the knowledge or notice the word which are spoken with the help of connected speech. And the next time, when you want to talk, just try to reduce the sound, connect the words, and change the sound, reduce the sounds, and speak like a native person to make it flat and smooth and speak fluently. You can record your voice while reading a paragraph or something. Then listen to it, not to judge your grammar, but to notice where you are breaking the words. And the next time, you should connect them in order to make them flat and smooth. Last but not least, hurdle number 4, lack of consistency, the missing ingredients. Yes, lack of consistency is something like a silent killer that kills your progress. English is not a one-day workout. Many people study for a week with full passion and then forget about it for a month. Then they get busy doing something else and forget about it. Language doesn't grow like that. Learning English is like you want fruits from a plant. If you water the plants every day, even a little, it grows. But if you water it once in a week or forget about it for a month, it dries out. Consistency isn't about studying for hours. It's about learning and speaking on regular basis. Even 15 minutes a day is better than 2 hours once in a month. Fluency requires routine. Make English your daily companion. Read a paragraph, watch a short clip, talk to someone in English, think of your plans in English, write something in English. Consistency does not demand time, it demands commitment. So here's the conclusion. Fluency is built drop by drop, little by little, not in one big leap. Fluency is not the moment of success. It's not a gift that you buy or receive or you give to someone else. It's a journey of small wins. So don't be afraid. Don't look for shortcuts. Don't compare your journey to others. Do not chase perfection. Chase progress until you get fluency. And the day will come. You'll be speaking effortlessly with fluency without any fear.